Everyone, it's Melissa from the Hug Strap. I'm here today to teach you how to play Fools Rush In Where Angels Fear to Tread. I am basing this tutorial on Elvis's version of it. There are a couple other people who sang it because it was kind of a popular song back in its day, but I'm basing it mostly off of the Elvis version that I've heard. This was a viewer request video, so be sure if there is something out there that you were looking for and cannot find, let me know in the comments section. I'm always happy to try and help and see if I can translate something from the guitar to the ukulele. Let's get started. Before we go, you're going to want to go to the description box where you'll go to the little link where I have a free downloadable PDF tab for you. There's also going to be chords up in the corner, so you can follow along with me on your tablet or your phone. Let's start with the intro. So we are playing a down, down, up, up, down strum. However, the Elvis version is fast. So you can slow this down. Like if you're like, oh, I really can't keep up with this, but you still want to play the song, you're going to be playing kind of a slower version of the song. I'm going to be presenting it as a faster song. So our down, down, up, up, down strum is going to be, so I'm going to start with the A. So we're going to be going, so that pace, down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. Now, if for some reason that's just way too fast for you and you can't do that, by all means slow it down and then gradually work your speed up. You don't want to get frustrated, and you want to be able to make sure that you can transition in between these chords because they're not the easiest chords in the world. So we're going to start with the intro, which is an A. All right, now this is a G flat minor or an F sharp minor. Either one, it works in terms of what it is. But I'm going to be, what's nice about this is if you make sure you're putting your index finger down for your A on the C string first fret and your middle finger down on the G string second fret, then your ring finger is available to pop down onto the E string second fret. Okay, so it's just an easy transition from A to G flat minor. And then you have to go to a B minor, okay, which is a little trickier. So we're going to bar the C, E, and A strings at the second fret and place our ring finger down on the G string fourth fret for that B minor, and then you're going to do an E, and we're going to do the E as in second fret A string with your middle ring and index fingers at the fourth fret. Okay. For some reason, the light is coming through my little skylight in my studio, and it is giving me this nice heavenly glow. All right, now it's back. So our intro is A. So we're going to do a down, down, up, up, down strum, and we're going to do it kind of fast. So it's G flat minor, E minor, E. All right, so let's do that in half time so you can follow along with me. So down, down, up, down, G flat minor, down, down, up, down, B minor, down, down, up, down, E. Again. Like I said before, make it as slow as you need to so you can follow along, but this is how we're going to play it just one more time. Okay, and that's the intro. So that's the only time you play that. It doesn't come up as an instrumental later. It's just the only time it's the intro, and it doesn't reappear again, so you can tuck that away. Next, we're going to do the verse. So we got to have a B minor, then an E, A, then it's B minor, E, A again. So the first two lines are the same. Then it's going to be B minor, E, G flat minor, B, B minor, and then E. All right, so your fingers are definitely going to work out. If you're a little not used to these chords, it's going to take a little bit of time to get these and definitely play the song slower. So I'm going to go slow to start so you can follow along with me, and then I'm going to play it at real tempo. So it's fools rush in where angels fear to tread, and so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. Though I see the danger there, if there's a chance for me, then I don't care. Now you would go into the next verse, but let's play that at the speed at which Elvis is playing it. So, fools rush in where angels fear to tread, and so I come to you, my love, my heart up of mine. Now we're going to the second verse, again, a little slower. So it's back to that B minor. And we're going to do that B minor, E, A progression twice, and then it's just going to change the third line. So it's fools rushing where wise men never go, where wise men never fall in love. So how are they to know? All right, so got still back to that B minor. When we met, now you're going to go to a D. I felt my A, life begin, G flat minor. So open up your heart, B minor, and let E, this fool rush in. All right, so I'm going to do it again without me actually saying all the chords so you can follow along. Fools rush in where wise men never go, where wise men never fall in love. So how are they to know? When we met, I felt my So next there's an instrumental. The instrumental is simply the first verse chords played all the way through. So what I would suggest you do is play those chords all the way through, and in your head, just, you can either hum the tune or just, kind of sing it in your head, and then you'll know that you're at the end. Now, on the Elvis recording version, he does sing the very last line of the first verse. So you would play, all the verse chords, so it would be... If there's a chance for me, then I don't care. Oh. Now for the last verse, again, same as you're actually just repeating the second verse again for the third verse, except that at the very end we're going to add that last line a couple times. So we're going to play that again. So it's fools rushing where wise men never go, where wise men never fall in love. How are they to know? When we met, I felt my life begin. So open up your heart and let this fool rush in. Now you're just going to repeat those last two lines for the outro. So just open up your heart and let this fool rush in again. Well, open up your heart and let add that R ended on the A. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comment box, or the little comments under the description box. And if you have anything you're dying to learn that you cannot find on the ukulele or cannot find a good version of, sometimes there's versions out there, but they're not very good, and you want to see if I can improve upon it, I'm happy to do that. So just let me know. And again, like I said before, play this slower when you first start because it is a little tricky, and there's like a weird rhythmic thing going on in that Elvis recording. To me, it sounds almost like a bossa nova beat or a samba beat, but it's not exactly that. And the bass line is a little funky, so it's a little confusing because he's still singing pretty slow and like really stretching out those vocal notes, but they're playing it kind of fast and funky, and I think it's more interesting. That's why I based the tutorial on that. But like I said, for the purposes of just getting your fingers around those chords, go slowly, so that way like I always tell my students, if you're learning something new and it's a little tricky and you're like okay, I've got the line, fools rushing, and then it takes you a while to get to that next chord, that means you need to practice those. So just before you start, just go B minor, E, B minor, E, B minor, E, and create that muscle memory, and then everything will go a little bit smoother. It still takes a lot of practice, but it will make it easier instead of trying to be frustrated and go through the song and feel like it's not flowing nicely. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye.